So my dudes, Valk here, and today I'm going to be talking about one thing I get asked quite a bit, and something that a lot of people struggle with, why people struggle with building units, period, basically, is because people kind of hyper-focus on one or two things whenever it comes to artifact sets. I was trying to sit down for the video, but I'm too ADHD. We gotta aimlessly wander around. I know you guys get tired of this aimless wandering around, but it helps me think. So basically, a lot of people they tend to hyper focus on full four-piece sets instead of focusing on what matters most, and that's good stats. That's the whole point of artifacts, is to have really, really good stats. Whenever I've done account reviews, I've seen people that have like insane gladiator pieces, but then they'll run like something like on child two-piece of the hydro set, right? Instead, like they'll run a four-piece hydro set with two pieces that are really, really good hydro, heart of depth, and two pieces are really bad. I'm like, just throw the two gladiator pieces on them until you get better heart of death pieces, until you can have the full four piece, because then at least you know you have the stats and you're going to be dealing more damage overall until you can get the full four piece bonus. The easiest way to test that is to just see which hits harder, because a lot of people don't take the time to do actual practical testing. Just test to see which piece hits harder and see which combo works better for you. But more times out of many, the better option is going to be the two-piece with better artifact substats. That's just how it goes sometimes. Like the perfect example I have for you guys personally is my Eula. My Eula is really, really, really strong, has a ton of attack at 2780. That is a huge amount of attack to just be walking around with. And if you go look at her artifact, she's two-piece and two-piece. Now, do I think two-piece Bloodstain, two-piece Pale Flame is better than two-piece Pale Flame? Absolutely not. I think two-piece Pale Flame is better with the four-piece, because you're basically getting the same thing as the Bloodstained Chivalry set. You're still getting the 50% fizz damage, but you're also getting 18% attack on top of it. The reason I run this is because of the circlet I have. I have a circlet right here, but it's not anywhere near as good as this circlet. So I need a circlet that's as good or better than this one as far as crit rate goes, which better I don't know how I'm going to get, but at least as good as this one. As far as a crit rate circlet from Pale Flame, that's as nearly as good as this one, and I can swap them out. The thing is, this one gives me so much attack that I'm literally making up the difference in attack that I would have otherwise through Pale Flame. I'm getting 20% attack through this rather than, you know, the 18% attack through Pale Flame, and I'm already having the 50% fizz just innately just by running two-piece. This is what I mean, and a lot of people struggle with this, is because they listen to advice and stuff and they don't really think too much for themselves, so they end up in a little bit of a pigeonhole situation where they're hyper-focusing on getting a four-piece set that's really, really cracked rather than running two-piece. Another example I have for you guys is my Hu Tao. My Hu Tao, I run two-piece Millith, I run two-piece Crimson Witch. Do I think this is the best setup on her? No. But I know I have really good Millith pieces. I know I have really, really strong Millith pieces. And I know I have some really good Crimson Witch pieces on her as well. And that's going to let me make a really, really strong Hu Tao. And she's going to be able to pop off whenever I want to use her. This is what I mean, is I don't think I have the best artifact setups. I don't think I have the absolute best sets, but I have really, really strong artifacts in the two pieces I run. It's purely because they allow me to deal a lot more damage and they give me the stats. The two-piece always gives you a ton of stats, and it's a really good thing to focus on. So I think that's where a lot of people mess up as far as just building units go. Is a lot of people really, really mess up in the fact that they tend to just go crazy hard on hyper focusing a four-piece whenever you really don't need to. So hopefully this video helped a lot of people out, helped a lot of people kind of, you know, realize exactly how they should build a unit and how they want to build a unit. In the end, everybody's build's going to vary. It all depends on what artifacts you get, because you can't control artifact RNG. So try to pick which build is best for you, because you're not always going to be able to have the most optimal setup and the most optimal way to play. It's just going to be up to the RNGs or the RNG gods as to whatever artifacts you get and what you can run on specific units. So yeah, anyways, let me know what you guys run in the comment section below. Do you guys run four pieces? Do you guys like hyper focus on the four pieces, run them even if you have shambles artifacts for the four pieces? Or will you go two-piece and try to just make do until you can get the four-piece pieces, even though like sometimes you might have really, really good two-piece. Let me know what you guys do in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching. As always, hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I will catch you guys later. Peace.